we will go ahead and get back to our random leader, random map playthrough. Anytime I come back to a game, the first thing I'm going to do is just reorient myself. What was I doing? What was I building? How was I doing things? This is one of the reasons why these pins are really important, because I don't have to remember every single plan, every single thing. I was going to have a giant 4-city district clustered down here, and it just allows me to get back in sooner rather than later. But if you're just watching for the first time, this is the second part of a playthrough on random settings, random leader, random map. We're playing Emperor difficulty and standard size map and marathon speed. So you'll see we're turned 306 out of 1500 there. So I think where we left last, I was complaining about low production, low science, which often I am complaining about. I need to, I think, start working on these, at least getting a +1 science from these. I mean, if I build both of these campuses, that will give me +1 from adjacency bonuses there. And then if I have this one built and then build this one, that'll give me +1 from adjacency bonuses there. So that's better than 0. I can also put a +2 campus here. And then I think over here, I'm going to delete that because I was going through the video and I realized this here, you can't see it when it's fogged out like this, but this is a reef. And so I will put the city there, still have the harbor there. Then this will become my campus over here. So this will be a +3 campus like that. So not bad there. Let's see. Other things I need to be thinking about. I still have not found, I don't know where Scotland is. Yeah, that was one of the other things I was complaining about. I still have not got boats in the water. I need to get boats in the water. Because I haven't really explored anything other than this main large island that I started on. So, more science, boats in the water, more production. And I still have, like, just from what I can see, I still have like 8 settler spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got one down. So 7 settlers that need to be built. And quite possibly there's going to be more that's around me as well. So that's where we're at with that. Let's go ahead and start advancing our turns here. Let me upgrade that guy too. Get my +4 era score for my unique unit. All right. Choosing production here. I want to try and burn up some of these desert tiles. I think all of these were from the 3 cities that I had outlined there, 1, 2, 3. And so it gives me an opportunity to build some this way, potentially. I like to have in all of my cities either a commercial zone or a harbor. So we're going to put a commercial zone right there. That's going to eat up that desert tile, which gives us terrible yields and allow us to be on a river. Welcome to Congress. Now, again, I don't have a positive flow of diplomatic favor, so I'm at 0. So these are not all that not all that important to me. If I was going for diplomacy victory, they would be much more important. It's not that I'm going to completely waste them, look at them a little bit, but I'm also not going to spend a ton of time trying to get these just right. Let's say scientific. Submit that. We got science and we got me. Hey, look at that. Good deal. Okay, with machinery research, let's see. If I remember, I had an aqueduct being built. Aqueduct being built up here, 20 turns. That's going to be pretty close on that. Did I have one somewhere else? I don't think so. The other thing I was trying to get a Eureka on was apprenticeship. Now I'm missing one mine, if I remember. I've got the iron mine there, and then I think I have a salt mine down here. So I need one more mine to get that Eureka. Let's see. What's the tile cost? 310, and the builder's 980. So I'm a little bit short. Let me go ahead and buy the tile. So to get to 980, I still need like 6 turns. So let's go ahead and start on apprenticeship. That will give time for this aqueduct to get closer to done. That way I'll be able to get Eurekas on both of those science discoveries. Let's see. Who's short of housing? I'm not short of housing. Dog's pretty excited about something. What is it? What is it, girl? Are the Aztecs coming? Okay, so we've got our commercial hub built. Let's go ahead. We're going to keep going on that. We'll put the market in. Water mill is up. I think I want to start getting ready for this industrial district. As much as I want the settlers, also with this industrial district there, that'll significantly increase the production. So we will start working on that. So Envoy. We can do Mexico City. It's important to check these bonuses if you're not familiar with them. So I've got one envoy to send. I can send it to Mexico City. That'll get me to 3, which will give me the bonus. I could also send it to Venice. So the thing to do at this point would be to compare these bonuses. Regional effects of industrial zones, water parks, entertainment complexes, going 3 tiles further. That really doesn't help me right now. That will help me in the future, but I don't have any of those zones. So it doesn't really help me. If I look at Venice, trade routes to foreign cities earn +1 gold for each luxury. Now, I don't have any trade routes going, so that doesn't really help me either. So then I can take a look at what resources do they give me. So Venice will give me Wales, and Mexico City will give me Jade. The other thing to pay attention to is you're going to get visibility of the units and the area. So I can have visibility here, or Venice is over here. I can have visibility up here. I'm going to go ahead and go with Venice for that visibility. I'm hoping maybe they built some boats as well. Doesn't look like it. So, okay, well, it was a good thought. Didn't actually help all that much. Coupe, how we doing? Thanks, you can't come see my city. Did Coupe come from? Don't see his unit anywhere. Okay, monument is complete. Let's go ahead and put in a harbor. Okay, and then let's come back here. At this point now, I can buy my builder. Won a few turns extra, but that's okay. And we've got to update this because we've got serfdom now. To see if I could potentially take one of these red ones and put it up. Or I guess I would put it down here in the wild card. Either way, we're going to the wild card spot. But I think of the choices, I still have a lot of building to do, but I also have this now available to me. I think we're going to throw that in. I could maybe swap this one out since my focus is not currently settlers, and I don't think it's going to be settlers for a while. Now, this is another one of those things, difference between playing on easier modes versus harder difficulty levels. You got to be more on top of your cards than I have been in this game. If I was playing Deity, I would be swapping these immediately. You'd have to be paying attention to every upgrade or every new culture item that you get and any new cards that you get from that, and then paying the gold potentially to swap out your policies. If I'm being lazy, I just swap them out either when they expire or when I get new governments, and that's it. So this is a little bit more of a lazy playthrough, but just pointing out that's something that if you were trying to increase your ability to win on higher difficulty levels, that's one of the things that will give you an added advantage, is pay more attention to the cards and upgrade them as soon as you get them instead of waiting. With that said, we'll confirm those and we'll move on. Now we've hit apprenticeship just to the point where the Eureka is going to discover it. So at this point, I'm going to swap that for military engineering. So that's got 24 turns. You can see I've got that one is 14 turns away. And that one's 8 turns away. So we'll get the Eureka on that for building an aqueduct before that comes through. And then as soon as I get this builder up there and build that mine, we should get the Eureka on apprenticeship, and we'll get that tech as well. There we go. So built the mine, we get apprenticeship. Now we can do industrial zones. And then this guy, now I could have bought this other one, but I would have had to wait longer. That would be a better tile because of the extra gold, but you can see 475. That'd take me another 8 turns to be able to buy that. So I'm just going to build there and be happy with that. And now I can hit the bananas and I'll hit the wheat as well. So that'll help this city grow faster sooner. Faster sooner. Grow bigger sooner. That's what I meant to say. Or bigger faster. I guess also grow faster sooner is correct. Some English major can tell me I'm wrong, but I will grow faster sooner rather than later. Okay, aqueduct is complete. That gives me my Eureka for military engineering, so that'll be done in 7 turns. Now, I think this guy's going to struggle a little bit with food. Monument, I would say, well, it's important to fend off cobble from all of these. Let's go ahead and do the monument next. What do you want? Iron, I'm not giving it to you. I will typically not sell resources that allow people to build stronger military units, especially if I'm looking at a domination victory. Okay, harbor's complete down here. We'll go ahead and build that lighthouse. Progressing through the days. Military engineering. That comes up. Let's see, where's our... So we've got one niter resource there. One niter resource there. That's okay, because we're still going to build our city on that. I don't think there's a good spot. I can't build the city down here because then it's too close to that city. I don't want to move that one. Can't build here or here because it's too close to that one. I can't build there or there. So really that's the only spot to build that city. So that's great, but also not that helpful. Now we've got a niter up there. So we might build this city sooner rather than later as well. Let's go ahead and go with stirrups. Even though I'm not really building horses, just looking at, we've got the Eureka on that one already, and the other choices are not super compelling. We're going to build the industrial zone next. So that'll help really get our production up there once that's done. We got Sea Shepherd back messing with our whale boats. All our whale boats are covered in rancid butter. Not doing whaling now. I'm watching the gold here. I have to think about, what do I want to buy next? Always thinking about what am I going to buy next. Options would include hot tiles. Settlers up to 2,700 gold. Builders at 1,030. So those are getting pretty pricey. Trader is a consideration. Galley's a consideration too, because I still have no boats. Still no boats, and I haven't built any new science. Needs more housing. Okay, he doesn't need more housing. Now, a little bit risky to build these here without the dam in place because a flood would do damage. But taking a little bit of a risk because having the industrial zone will help us build this dam a lot faster. Nice, we got cartography now. Market is done. Next, let's go ahead and build the entertainment complex. Actually, let's build the trader. Here we're going to do the lighthouse. I think I'm also going to go ahead and use the money to buy trader. This will help. Depending on how I want to use this thing, let's take a look at our yields. I actually like quite a bit sending them to my own cities because you get the production yields as well as the food bonus. So at this point, Kabul is up there. Kind of risky having to go in the water. Hokia is only +3 gold. That's not very good. Limited choices if I don't go into the water. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and send him to the capital. Now, another thing that I do like to do with traders is help establish roads, just so you've got that increased mobility. So this is, I think, two benefits. One is it's the best yield for the options that I have without sending the trader into the water, which still has a lot of barbarians in it. And then it's also going to build me a road between those two cities. Next, let's go ahead and go with cartography. Somewhat annoying that my first boats might be caravels. But at this point, that might be the reality of it. All right, we got our commercial hub here. Let's go ahead and do market there. So now I got my road in, which is probably somewhat less helpful at this point on this map, just because I'm the only one on this body of land. But especially when you've got a large continent and you're able to build a road further to maybe a border with a potential enemy, those traders can be really useful to build those roads for you. I get a great merchant. This is going to increase trade by 1, trade routes by 1. Foreign trade routes to this city provide 2 gold to both cities. So let's go ahead and take that. I almost never pass on those guys anyway. Now the decision comes to, do I put them in this commercial hub or this commercial hub? Because I'm targeting putting the Great Zimbabwe right here, that would make this my most important trade city, so we're going to push him up here. At this point, I'm going to take military tradition because it's only one turn. And monument is done. Gotta try and get rid of the sea shepherd there. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put the harbor down. No, I don't know that I want to do that. If I put the harbor down and this barbarian screws with it, I can't build another district yet because the city's only 2. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. I could build a granary at that point then. So yeah, we'll do. Oh, I got to buy the tile. I don't own that yet. Do I want to spend that gold? Not really. Okay, so we're going to do the industrial zone then first. Okay. I have some options here. Usually I go with one of 3, Victor, Liang, or Reina, depending on what's going on in the world. Victor less important because I'm not in any near time position to go to war. So then I'm choosing between Liang and Reina. Liang I like for reinforced materials, which prevents improvements and buildings being damaged from environmental effects. So helpful to prevent against if you've got a city next to deserts that's constantly getting hit by dust storms, or next to tundra that's constantly being hit by winter storms, or more importantly, probably the bigger use cases next to a volcano. I'm gonna go with Reina in this case though, because I've been pretty light on destruction. So we're gonna appoint Reina, and we want to put Reina in. Where is? I guess that's a future planned city. Ultimately, I think I would put her down here in that city that'll have both the harbor and a commercial zone. I don't have another city that has both of those things. So we'll go ahead and put her in Mikasuwashik. Put her in that one for now. And we're going to activate that great person. Next civic, what are we going to do? I'm going to go for military training. That's going to give us an envoy that we can then send to our other Mexico City, so that we can get another bonus. That guy really going to run? And Venice is not attacking him. Come on, Venice. Okay, so I think at this point, we're going to look to beeline to that. I'm not overly concerned with the order of the couple that I have left to get that. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep plugging away there. just to make sure we don't have something that would be better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just hit Mexico City for that. A little bit more. It looks like there's land there, so I'll be able to put a city up there and potentially grab that diamond. I would know if I only had built a boat. Oh, we got some barbarians on the land here. Let's do this. We're gonna move him there and then upgrade him. That's a good use of money. Usually these go this way. Let's see. Let's say diamonds, because I don't have those yet. So at this point, like with world religion, similarly to me picking diamonds, I'm just trying to guess what is going to win, so I do get the diplomatic victory points for being right. I have no real idea because I haven't met most of the civs still. So let's go ahead and pick. How about Buddhism? Hey, there you go. Grants no amenities. Furs. Let's see. Cotton, furs, 1 for whales, 5 for whales. Me and my lowly diamonds. Man, whoever that was, they really hate furs. Okay, so this is my other settler. Let's see. Might pick to send him down here, even though the yield is lower. Just because I want the road done. There's already a road there, right? So really I'm just building this road. Nzinga. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Please, please, please. There, he's dead. That's great. Industrial district is done now. I can go for the workshop or the dam. Gonna say we're gonna go for the workshop. Why the workshop? Because it gets done faster and it gives me 1 more production. So building the workshop first and the dam second, I will get done faster because I'll have 1 more production from the workshop than if I built the dam first, which takes longer and is only 2 production boost to the adjacency bonus here. So this way, now the risk is if I get a flood, I could potentially take damage and have to redo some things, which would be no bueno. So and then I think at this point, let's go ahead and put a builder together from him. Get back to working on the lighthouse there. Take the gold. Still don't actually have a housing problem. And they took it out. So slightly unfortunate I don't get the bonus. Still don't think that's a thing. I see I am hitting a lot of cities with insufficient amenities. Escape out of that. Gonna have to start building more entertainment centers. 4, 5, 6. Man, that science, like, that's pretty ridiculous. He's gonna be a problem. So I think I'm going to go with education. I don't have high hopes. I'm going to get a scientist. I mean, I didn't even look, but just kind of gut. We can double check. 6.9 per turn. Oh, okay, I'm a liar. 12.6. So the Maori have twice what I have. They need 460 points. I need 60. So looks like I will get the next great scientist. So if I can remember to pay attention to this, I will switch it right before, right after I get past the Eureka point. Then that will allow me to build universities and increase science. Okay. So I think at this point, I want to get to 6 envoys with Hatessa. So I get that bonus. I know I don't have universities yet, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to get there, and I will have universities soon. For what am I spending money on? I'm going to start upgrading some folks. And one thing to consider at this point before you spend a bunch of gold, you do have this card here with mercenaries, which is a 50% resource discount on unit upgrades. That's pretty substantial when you consider upgrading an archer to a crossbow 750, and I've got 3 of them. So that's 2,200 gold for that. I still have this guy to upgrade, which isn't a ton, I don't think. 330, so that's 2,700. Then this guy to upgrade is another 750. So that gets me close to like 3,500 gold. So if I had that card in play, it would cost me half that. It would save me 1,700 gold. That's quite a bit. So it's potentially something to consider. You could see I need 27 turns to get it. For the inspiration, I need 8 land units. I think I have, what, 3 now, maybe? 1, 2, 3. So I'd have to build 5 land units to get the inspiration. And then get the inspiration. That sounds like a lot of work that I'm going to pass on. I think it'll be easier to just kind of slowly upgrade these folks, continue on my path to exploration so I can upgrade my government. Okay, new builder. First thing we're going to do is move him down to that spot. I'm going to put the entertainment complex in next, since we're getting to the point of having some amenities issues. Okay. +1 score for new specialty districts. I want to just consider these. Founding a religion doesn't matter because I can't do that. +3 error score each time you discover a new continent or natural wonder. Now this could be interesting because I have not explored that much. So if I do actually start exploring, I could get quite a few points here. +1 error score each time you complete a trade route. I've got 2 out of 4 trade routes going. That's going to be minimal. I think I'm actually going to go with this one. Now I really have to build boats and get those up and running. Let's go ahead and do the armory there. Got our niter, which gives us a rifling eureka. Okay, so I've got 4 more charges with this guy. I got furs, but those don't matter. I want to come up and fix these whales, and then I can add that whale in as well. So I have a second. I've got jade over there. Although I've already got jade from Mexico City, so that doesn't actually make me happier. Let's go ahead and fix these whales first, because I don't think I'm getting whales from anybody now. We're going to get our great scientist. And then Eureka from 3 or 4-3 random techs. So he can go anywhere. We'll dump him there. And get 3 Eurekas. That's great. Military resource, nope, you don't get it. Education, so now I can put universities on my campuses. Next thing we're going to look at here. Let's go ahead and do banking. Why banking? I've already got a couple of commercial zones that will also allow me to build the Great Zimbabwe here, which makes a ridiculous trade city and will significantly increase the amount of gold that I'm making. Oh, 1,000-year flood. No bueno. All kinds of problems now. It's not terrible, but let's go ahead and fix our stuff there. I mean, that gave some good yields down on these. Look at that, 5 and 3. That's going to be a dam, so that doesn't matter. 4 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 4 food. Pretty good stuff there. Oh, really? Just problems everywhere, huh? And now my damaged boats are no longer fixable. I don't want to put the boats on here because the tornado will jack them up. Gotta wait for the tornadoes to leave. I might be able to build on those ships, and as the tornadoes leave, they might not damage it, but I'm not positive, so we're just gonna wait. Let the tornadoes, not the tomatoes, go away. We can build our boats back. 15 damage to the harbor. 15 turns to fix it. That's pretty gross. Promote. We're going to go double adjacency bonus from commercial hubs and harbors. And while we're here, we're going to grab this other whale. So that's +1 food, +1 production, and +2 gold, putting those boats on that. The production comes from the Pantheon, God of the Sea. But that's helpful. So I have 2 charges left. I'm looking for, is there something that would be really meaningful to a city versus things that are marginally meaningful? I think I'm going to come out here and put a boat there and a mine there to help that city get building faster. Now he's insufficient amenities, so he's got a pretty big penalty to growth anyway, but that's okay. Fixing the aqueduct, there we go. So I'm fixing the aqueduct next because that's +2 bonus that I'm losing on my industrial zone by having that broken. Coupe's still complaining. I'm wondering if Coupe's like over here. Recruiting a great merchant. Let's read this again. 600 gold and 1 envoy. So doesn't matter which commercial hub I drop them in. We'll go ahead and drop them right there. We're going to send our envoy. Oh, Nazca. Where's Nazca at? No, I'm thinking of pivoting only because Nazca has the Nazca lines, which with all of this desert, that would be significant. So we're going to drop him there. Is that? No, that's Jerusalem. Where is? It's not there. I don't even see where Nazca is. Oh, that is him. Okay, so suzerain status lost for Venice. Okay, now we're gonna fix our workshop. I have. I'm gonna look at purchasing a caravel is 2,800 gold, so I need 500 gold still. I think that'll be the next purchase because I need to get searching. 22 turns to finish that. All right, banking is done. My work. Oh, let's do this first. Let's go ahead and take military tactics. I don't think I'm going to be killing any units with the spearmen, so we'll just get this one out of the way. Next, here, I'm going to produce the dam so the river stops flooding and doing damage. Entertainment is done. We're going to flip over to university and get that going. I've got to be thinking about Coupe. I've got to attack him either as a domination victory or a science victory. He's so far ahead in science per turn. I've got to, that's really my priority when that boat comes out. I've got to find out where's Coupe and start formulating a plan on how I'm going to knock him down because he's so far ahead in terms of science. Now, the good news is he's got a weak military, and that will help as I think about how I'm attacking him. All right, we've got the lighthouse there. We'll start on the university. And he gets the mine. Oh, for real. Sea Shepherd. Coming back again. You're going to destroy my boats. Or not. Okay. Interesting choice. Instead, you destroy my harbor. Or I guess my lighthouse officially is what he destroyed there. I'm going to switch this back and repair that. Kind of annoying, but... Okay, and then I can buy... I don't have a lighthouse done yet, so we're just going to buy it here. And buy our caravel. So we can start exploring the water. Okay. I'm gonna do... Now I have a decision to make. I could do Venice to get that bonus back. But I don't have any trade routes going to foreign cities. So we're going to keep pushing on Nazca. Look again, what is this? Trigger an inspiration for humanism. So in order to do that, I need to earn a great artist. Not going to happen. I have no works of art. I have no theaters. So not going to happen. Sorry. Okay, lighthouse is completed over here. I think next thing I want to do is build a unit from this guy. Either a builder... a builder or a boat. 103 turns to build a boat. Man. I can't really, like, there's not a good spot for a campus. Like, if I build it there, that's not great. I think I'm going to have to, let me build a builder. The other thing I'm going to do, what do I have for gold? 508. What is this tile? 540. I'm going to buy that tile when I get enough money. Aztec wants 3 gold and open borders for Wales. Sure, fine. Need to get back on my settler production here at some point too. There's Zanzibar. There's more iron. Mass production. We'll do that. And now I lost an envoy for Nazca. And Coupe grabbed him, but we're still going to push for it. Let's go ahead and reveal this island. While I'm here. Hello, Japan. No time for introductions. You do not get free intel. And I can go through there. Oh, there's Coupe. Nice. Now, hopefully he's got some separation with some of his cities. I have to think about the issue of loyalty fighting this far away from my homeland. Oh, he's got a caravel there. Come on. I'm just going to let him do damage for now. I'd rather flesh out what's around. I'm going to build ancient walls in this city since there seem to be lots of sea shepherd attacking me, trying to mess up my whales. Looks like, oh, that's just one lowly Coupe city. Nice. So that should be a fairly easy takeover. Let's build the science. 190 turns, which is forever, but we'll get going on that. It's not going to get any better. Okay, we've got an armory done. I'm going to build a trader. Lighthouse. World Congress again. New districts. Pick me. 100% of city-states yield when sending trade routes. Let's pick science. I think they did science before, so we'll go ahead and pick science again. Science and me. Yay. Return to game. So let's take a look at victory conditions here. Man, falling even further behind in science. I've got 28. Coupe's got 32, and he's not even the number one. Culture victory, way behind. Domination victory, one away. Religious victory, of course, not a thing. And then tied for first in diplomatic victory with -2 diplomatic favor. That's pretty good. It's gonna wreck my other boats. Stupid sea shepherd. Oh, what? Oh. Well, I should have attacked there. I moved back out of frustration without looking. I could have attacked the caravel. Instead, I was frustrated that I moved the guy out and moved him back, which was the wrong choice, but can't do anything about that now. Is this another... Well, it looks like maybe he's got another city up there. Then you come back and wreck my harbor. Not cool, bro. That looks like a Coupe city over there as well. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, that's that. So I'll finish this up and then we'll move over to that space. He doesn't have walls. I mean, I say that now. I'm sure by the time I get over there, he will have walls. But he's got no walls. These are pretty high level strength cities too. 49. That's pretty high. Uncover those just to make sure. Do gunpowder next. I think the plan will be once I get musketmen, I'm gonna go ahead and finish upgrading who I need to upgrade so I can get the musketmen's upgraded. Okay, so we've got our little trifecta here. We've got 7 from the workshop from he's got +2, +2, +1. So that's 5. And then 2 districts and 2 districts. So that's 6 and 7. So +7 from adjacency bonuses. That's pretty good. Let me look at I want to look at my government. Well, no, you know what? 12 turns I get exploration. I'm going to go ahead and leave it for now, but I'm going to do maybe some drastic things with my cards in 12 turns when I upgrade the government there to Merchant Republic. Back to this guy. What do I want to do next? Let's get back on the settlers and put out some more cities. Oh, and so Japan is the other. Was he science? No, that's an unmet player. So, man, we got Kupe and Japan and another one that's got a lot of science. All right, industrial zone up here. Go ahead and throw them in the workshop. Envoy, let's go to Nazca. Zanzibar, I'd get an envoy. A little bit risky being in the water. I think I'm just going to continue to work on my roads. That'll also give the food and production bonus. Yeah, and then there's a barbarian camp that's shown up, so let's go ahead and clean that out here as well. And we're going to build... I do this... I have to build it, I think, here, put an aqueduct there, build an industrial zone there. That's going to beef up production quite a bit. But then that's one less thing I'm putting in a desert tile. I get no adjacency anywhere for that. This is really a gross city. Gross city. Why don't we go with the bank? Oh, should have promoted him first. Didn't realize he had a promotion. Thanks, England. Let's see. Are you the one? Science. Oh, Japan's in front now. English. 158 science per turn. Holy smokes. I got work to do, man. Got work to do. Give you a promotion. He's dead. And I think if I start with Coupe's more isolated cities, I mean, all of those had campuses. Okay. Still no compelling. I'm going to repeat for the food and production. No compelling foreign trade routes. There's Geneva. That's good to uncover for science purposes. You keep fighting there. Okay, what are we going to do with this guy? Can we buy that? I want to save my gold so I can upgrade. Upgrade my musketmen. Upgrade 2 musketmen. I'll buy this 1 tile so I can come in here and that'll help with production. Government unlocked. So now I can go to Merchant Republic. Okay, so I really need to be thinking about, I'm going to go to war soon. 100% production towards military units, 50% resource discount on upgrades, 50% gold discount on upgrades, 30% towards encampment and harbor districts and buildings. Unit maintenance reduced by 1. Gold is not my problem, so I'm not going to mess with that. I could go 100% industrial zones. I've got 2 of those now. That'll give me a 14 in my capital. It's 7 right now, so that's pretty meaningful potentially. Although the plan is to push out settlers from the capital, so that just means I build a bunch of cities faster. And nothing that really helps the war effort. The upgrades are temporary, and I've upgraded most of the units now anyway. So I don't see those as being the right things. I think the biggest thing is going to be this. That's going to help get my cities online faster. So we're going to throw that up there. I'm going to be pushing out settlers from the capital. So I think I have a decision to make here. Do I want 50% production of settlers, or do I want to keep my +2 extra build actions? I think the sooner I get done with settlers, the better. So I'm going to swap that in. And then I've got 1 more green to put in. Governors provide +2 loyalty. This would be helpful in a war as I run into loyalty issues. +15% faster growth and 3 loyalty for turns not on your original capital. So because I'm going to be fighting only off my original continent, this actually is potentially helpful. This one, not so much. This one, not so much. We're going to throw that out there because as I take cities in wars, they're going to be on different continents. I'll get a +3 loyalty increase and they'll grow faster. So that makes the most sense to me for where things are at. So we'll confirm that, lock that in. We're going to build a lumber mill here. I know a lot of people talk about chopping. If I chop, that's 258 resources. And then what? I've got a bare tile. If I put this on, that gives me +2 production compared to 258 production. That's going to be 129 turns. After 129 turns, I will be positive. Then you have to ask yourself, well, how much is 258 actually going to help in the shipyard production? You can see that's right now. I mean, that'll get the shipyard done about 9 turns faster. So then I'll get 9 extra turns of +4 production, which is only 32. So, or 36. So 36 extra, it still to me is better. I'm building that. And that also keeps an old growth forest, which is beneficial for keeping carbon lower and having less flooding later on. Okay, next, what are we going to go to? I think the Enlightenment is an option, pushing to that. Natural history is an option, although I don't have a lot of entertainment buildings. At some point I'm going to need to start building those. Another thing to be looking for here are the combination cards, where you start to get, because we're moving up in the world, we're starting to get to where, so like this ideology card has commercial hub and harbors, campuses and industrial zones. So ideology is a really good one to shoot for as well. I'm also looking ahead to my next government, which will be democracy. So of those choices, my feeling is that the Enlightenment in and of itself is not going to be that helpful because I don't have a good spot to stick that new card in. I'd have to give something else up. And so that doesn't get me all that excited. I think really of all of my choices, I'm going to push towards natural history so I can start to build some additional amenities with entertainment zones. So that's going to be my choice. Okay, we've got 4 builds here still to make. I'm going to look at where I can have some significant improvements made. I'm going to come and improve that. Oh, yeah, so he's only got 2 cities there as well. Okay, so at this place we've got insufficient housing and low amenities, so I have to think about both of those. I mean, those are significant penalties when you look at them. I'll show them here in a second. I think I want to build housing to get the +2 housing, or a granary to get the +2 housing. So if we look in the city details, you can see, so missing 1 amenity, I have -15% growth, and I have -10% non-food yields. So science, production, money, everything else is -10%. So that's pretty meaningful. You can see just missing 1 housing, population growth rate slowed 75%. So that's pretty significant as far as getting new growth into the city. That's why I chose housing, because getting that resolved, even just 1 housing, that's significant. I could switch Mvemba up too because it's also short on housing. But those walls are almost done, so I will just leave it and swap or focus on housing in the next build there. I think it's because he destroyed my lighthouse. Okay, so we've got his cities uncovered. And we'll start looking at Elizabeth as well. I also have to look at, people are not happy with me generally, so that could be problematic in the future. Let's go ahead and hook up the deer. 2 turns to get that gunpowder. Man, 14 repair, 14 turns of repair there. I've still got a lot of catch up to do. A lot of catch up. Okay, gunpowder's now in play, so let's go ahead and I can upgrade him. Now, an issue I'm going to have is I'm short on niter to upgrade all 3. So, I'm actually going to take, I can put him up here to work on that niter. I think better, I'm just going to move him down here because we'll get that niter without having to spend any more money. Let's see, other upgrade. I'm going to move him up so I can upgrade him. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do printing press. Okay, let's go try and fix our boats again. That'll help get us some... get us some amenities, as well as putting production back into the city there. Heracles. Where's he at in stuff? 35, 36. I'm 6 technologies behind Japan. Okay, so these are free cities battling. That's why they're red. I'm like, what? How do you get these English named cities that are fighting? We're going to go ahead and go that way, actually. So I need more gold and 32 more niter. Or I can upgrade him. We're going to start gathering troops as well. For that turn to reset. Start gathering troops. I think the battle plan... come over here. The battle plan is going to be to take Opango first. Then we're going to move up and around. Take the larger size city first because we're going to have to deal with pressure issues here. Looks like he is building city walls there. That's going to make that a little bit more difficult. I might try and get at least 1 bombard before we head over there. I mean, he's got walls on his other cities too, so that might delay things just a tad. while I get more niter and build some siege weaponry. All right. I think we just finished. What did we just finish? Not positive. 146 to get the Great Zimbabwe. I think about, can I do something to help me get more production faster? I could do two things. I can build a builder, or I can build an arena, which is going to give me more amenities and make that a lesser penalty. I think I'm going to do both of those things. We'll do the builder first. Well, this guy can help out. Don't hurt my boat, please. Build him there. Get rid of that. We're just going to go straight harbor. Do we have one that matters? Why don't I build the harbor there? So here's a thought. I can swap this tile and build that as the science. He can build that as his science, and then Kongo can make that his science. Because of that reef right there, this then becomes a +4. So 2 from there, 3 from 2 districts there, and 4 from 2 districts there. So that's going to take a while to develop all this stuff, but I think that's the right approach. Get my boat out of there. I think one thing I can be doing is putting trade routes down here into those cities. It'll help them grow faster. It will also help them just with more production. And then as I build some of these entertainment districts in other areas, that will help also. Back to, what are we going to build here? So my choice, I can go back to the university now, or I can go to the shipyard. The benefit to the shipyard is once that's done, I'm going to get +4 production, and then I can build the university. So when I consider those two things together, I will be done faster and have more build power through that time, because I have more build power through that time. And then I can move on to other things faster. The downside is I'm going to go several turns with less science. So I have to weigh those. I think ultimately I want to get done. I mean, +4 extra production. Well, I have to do a lot of math to figure out the actual benefit. I think that's going to add about, it's going to reduce it by about 10%. So that'll make the university get built about 8 turns faster. But then I'm going to give up 70, I'm going to give up about 67 turns of +4 science. So somewhere around 250 science I will give up if I build the shipyard before I build the university. I'm going to go ahead and do the university first. Another wonder. Keep in mind these wonders are giving me era scores. The continents are giving me era scores. So all good things to be finding those. Yes, I'll give you furs. I don't typically proactively go out looking for trade deals. That's another one of those things that, I mean, maybe even on this difficulty level, because I said I'm not totally confident I'm going to be able to win this one at this point, but that's another thing that you can do to up your performance is be more proactive than I have been about finding trade deals and making sure that you're trading extra resources. So I've got one build left. I'm going to come down here and build a farm there. That will be helpful for, he's got a housing shortage. So, yeah, I really think I can at least take one city because he's got no walls. He's not building walls. So let's get the troops kind of ready to go here. I'm going to leave this archer behind, but I'm going to move him. I'm going to move him over here. Likely attack point would be up here. So push from the top if I've got all my troops down here. So we'll put that guy up there. He's an archer who can't do much, but I can upgrade him if needed to a crossbow, which will be significantly. Keep talking. Keep talking, Coupe. You're first on the list, buddy. And there we go. Get him upgraded as well. Oh man, I need this boat actually. I'm gonna have to send him back to heal, or I'm gonna have to make a new boat somewhere. I don't have a place to make a boat right now. So we're at an hour and a half. I'm going to, first I'm gonna send him back. I see I've been talking this whole time and the mic was muted. Good job. So you missed a lot of my commentary there. So what are we doing? We're moving troops out. Getting ready. We're gonna attack Coupe. His military is almost nothing. I mean, all these people, they've been fighting a lot. So a lot of them have pretty devastated militaries. I've got to take this as an opportunity to catch up. So yeah, that's generally what we're doing right now. New settler. Where can I build a meaningful city? There. If I go there, it misses out on the turtles. If I go there, it can get the turtles. Let's go there. Yeah, I'm going to keep building settlers. Wait for all those troops to get in here. This is more than enough to completely surround that city. Put it under siege. It should fall fairly quickly. I mean, it's got a high defense rating. So we'll take a little bit of hammering, but since it will be under siege, it won't be able to heal. It's another Coupe city. That's what it looked like. Slide that guy around back. That's his capital. I don't know why that guy is not... Is it too close? Maybe it was too close. I probably should have denounced him. See, if I denounce him now, I've got to wait 5 turns before I can declare a formal war. It saves me 25 grievances. I think I'm just, since most people don't like me anyway, I think I'm just going to go for it and say whatever. Ooh, settler. Harbor finally completed down here. I don't have any boats. Let's buy a builder. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to make a builder. I want to buy a builder. Purchase item, purchase a builder, and then switch production to the lighthouse. We're going to take ballistics. He'll probably get mad at me, tell me to move. I will tell him no. Declare war. Okay, we got our granary here that pulled our housing problem off. We're gonna go with entertainment next. Oh, I could do the campus there too. I'm gonna have a lot of entertainment facilities. um that's okay. I'll do entertainment here. Boat on alert. Yeah, so now that everybody's gonna denounce me. That's fine. My concern would be potentially a military emergency. So at this point you can see he's sieged. Why is he sieged? This unit has zone of control here, here, and here. This unit is a motion 3 archer, which gives him zone of control as well. So he's got zone of control here and here. And then he's got zone of control here. Now they always give all their zone of control, so this unit provides zone of control all around him. What's important is all around this city. The 6 hexes right around the city. So the crossbow here and here, the boat here, the musketmen here, here, and here. And now that city will not heal. I want to build more traders with that guy. We're going to attack, even though he's going to take a lot of damage. Again, I like to attack from cities. I'd like to attack cities that are under siege, because that damage is not going to get healed back, and then I can slowly heal back while I keep the city under siege. So he will heal. That guy's going to have to wait because he can't go up the cliff. Ouch. He moves in. Archers or crossbows get to keep going. I'm not going to attack with the boat since the boat can't heal in enemy territory. I'll just keep the boat out of the fight. This guy has 1. So let me play a little bit with these. We're going to build that there. Then what else are we going to build? I mean, I could do something like, well, 2 right here. I mean, that would be that and that. Something like that. So we've got a Nazca line there. I want to put a Nazca line there. Oh, well, good thinking ahead, but I'm not going to buy to that tile. So, never mind. In the future, that's a great place for a Nazca line. I will instead go there. In this case, you always want to do ranged first if you're going to attack with ranged and melee, just because the weaker he is, the less damage he does. So this way, when I attack with my melee, the melee unit takes less damage. That dude's going to chase me, so we'll keep running away there. Sea Shepherd's back to screw with my boats. Build that city there. Let's do monument. Let's also buy the salt to keep Zanzibar off it. Move him all the way back to friendly territory. And this guy gets a promotion. He's going to slowly heal. He can attack. Ugh. Build a mound. Now, why did that happen? Amenities. Amenities from luxury resources. Amenities from improvements. 1. Does a mound give amenities? Why did that? Yikes, he's got an ironclad coming in. Now for this guy, why don't we attack the ironclad? What does that look like? No bueno. Stay there. Okay. I'm going to move him off the coast so he doesn't get sniped by some stupid barbarian. These guys are going to kill that guy before he can land. And now I have no more whales. Thanks, Sea Shepherd. Okay. I want to get another boat in the water. Be 3 turns. That's quite a few turns, but gotta do it. Oh, level 4 promo. Okay. Attack the city. We're getting close. I can take it. Oh, I could have attacked again. I only attacked once with that range. So we're gonna, I didn't look. It looks like that positioning was okay. We'll keep the city. Oh, nice. Now we're gonna build a university. Now this is where I could have problems if somebody declares a military emergency. I'd have to defend that city. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and move up. Going to Geneva here. So this will get me the second bonus, which is +2 science in every library. So that's pretty meaningful. And thanks to the city. We've got some good extra science from him. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to send him here for the 3 production. Okay, next city location. Don't know. Let's go up there. Shouldn't need to keep him occupied because he's got no pressure from anybody being on his own island like that. One thing I could do is push a harbor lighthouse shipyard. That's going to increase my production even more in this city. At some point that'll be worth doing. I also need to build one of these sooner rather than later. I usually build intelligence agency and get that extra spy. Foreign military has, or foreign ministry has some potential. I'm going to go ahead and push the harbor. Now, this is where you have to be a little careful. This has a higher bonus because of the crabs here. But eventually this will have a higher bonus, assuming that I actually build that commercial district there. So we're going to keep it over there where I had plotted it. We're going to build a... let's build a builder. Start moving the boat. This guy, let's go take care of him at the bottom. Great Admiral. Grants 1 copy of the luxury resource. Yeah, don't care about that for now. Let's push him out to meet up with this boat. Harbor's built. We'll go for the lighthouse next. Get rid of some of these notices. Kick him out. Doesn't really do anything, but makes me feel better. Entertainment complex is done. Let's put the arena out there. It's ugly. That's very ugly. So he's got the walls showing around the city. So at any point he could end up with walls. We'd like to try and get to him before the walls are done. I could go harass that guy. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess with that. So I'll just focus on trying to get this city before walls go up. Now let's see. He's only got 2 promotions, so if I put the musketman right there, that'll be zone of control around the city. The city will stop healing. Let's take him back up and see if we can knock that guy out. Move faster, people. Faster. We'll attack. Let's just go to ancient walls. It's kind of a gross first thing to build, but I worry about putting a harbor in. Now this guy has to be really careful because if these walls pop, he's also got this encampment here, so he'll be able to attack that guy twice. So let's just hurry up, not screw around. I gotta get this guy. I'll slide him and attack. He can attack. That way he'll be able to attack next turn. So I can get... come on, come on. 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. You heal. Workers. Okay, let's see. let's go ahead and get the fox. Build a bank. Got ballistics. That's good. We're going to get square rigging as well, so we can get some better boats up in the mix. Getting closer. Now moving him in. So here's the decision to be made. If I move him in here, then I can get this guy in the mix. So I can slide him over so I have all 3 musketmen around. But moving this guy here means he's extra vulnerable if those walls pop. I think ultimately having the extra attack is worth the risk. So we're going to shift those guys so that he can come in and attack on the next turn. Coupe wants to make peace. I do not. Harbor's built. Lighthouse next. Oh man. That he gets promotion 3. Attack 1, attack 2. He's gonna attack. Two more builds here for this guy. Not gonna even mess with down there. Maybe I'll try and repair my whales. This could be this last turn for this city. Keep that city. Then let's repair the granary. So he's got full loyalty. Everybody else is going to denounce me. Boo-hoo. But that gives me another city with a full science. And then we're going to this one next. I warned Coupe when he was talking trash. We are going to upgrade, actually, that guy. Upgrade the other one here in a minute. I have a builder, 3 charges. Put a mine up there. Let's move the boat around. Nope. Looking at just Coupe's got those 2 cities still. He's got that city, so he's only got 3 other cities plus this one, so it's not very many. This guy gets 2 attacks. Pew, 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 pew. Move there. I'm just going to destroy this. I mean, it's 120 gold, plus I think it multiplies for the era that we're in, but I don't want to deal with it anymore. Okay. Slide him down. Slide him to there. Slide him to there. Archer. Cannon, cannon. And our boat is still out. Fix the whales. Oh, all those boats are hammering that city. That could be problematic. Let's work this guy back and get him promoted. What else can I do? Could buy. Maybe. What's the price of... I have to buy that and then promote it. When I do that, that's kind of silly, but whatever. Golden Age. +2 loyalty for turns not on your original capital's continent. That's pretty good. Campus district science adjacency provides production as well. That's really good. 2 arms is good, but it doesn't. I'm going to get +15% reduction towards military. But to me, it seems like with the campuses that I have, this is going to be a better choice. So we're going to take that one. Because that means, like, this is now producing I don't know why that doesn't show. Why is that not showing? I guess he's got no adjacency bonus. That's why on that one. If I go up here to production to science. So that's good. Let's continue. That will get to there, which puts it under siege. So now we'll go in with our melee. Do some work there. Could take him out. I'm in no real threat of building walls. So let's just camp him out. Coupe still wants a deal. We do not want a deal. Yeah, see, I'm worried about that city being able to survive. It might not be able to. You kill them. Kill them. You hit. You hit. That was wrong. Should have attacked with this guy first because I want the level 4 promotion on him more than I want the level 4 promotion on him. Because I attacked with this guy first, that reduced his walls to 0 or his garrison health to 0, which means when this guy attacked, he got no XP. So should have attacked that guy first. Keep that city. That gets us another whole campus. Build that. Let's build an armory. Then you can build an archaeology museum. Great. Okay, so what's our next city to attack? Might be the capital. 74. Yowzers. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be real tough. Oh, maybe I leave him those 3 cities. I mean, he still has more science than me, which is difficult for me to understand because he's got 1, 2, 3 cities. I mean, I guess they're all pretty good size. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I only have 4 cities with science in them, so okay, fine. These are going to be really hard with what I have right now. So the challenge with these is you've got cliffs, so I can't just come and put guys here. You've got mountains, and you've got the encampments. And so if I move in right here, I'm going to get double blasted. Can't move melee into this cliff. Basically got to do boat attacks. I don't have the boats to do that. And it's a 74. So I'm thinking maybe I call it Coupe. And I move on to the next one, which would be Japan. Let's make peace. Give me all your gold. Cannot accept this deal. Make it more equitable. Okay. So there we go. Will you take a delegation? Yeah, you will. How about declare friendship? Okay, fine. That gets us out of that war. So I really do think the next thing to do is going to be to go over here and bum rush Japan. Oh, come on. We were supposed to be friends. Oh, that city's gone. Well, that is kind of annoying. That's what I get for not having boats in the water. I've been saying for a long time now. Need more boats in the water. Didn't do it. And here I am. So we can build 4 districts. He's already got 3. What is that? 2. Let's build aqueduct here. No, I'm going to do something controversial, which is that. Oh, why did I just do that? Well, I would have had to either buy or produce a builder. I don't have the money to buy a builder right now. Production of a builder, we can just check. If I would have produced a builder in this city, would have taken me 10 turns to then harvest that food. And, well, I could use a builder potentially to make other improvements. Just didn't see that as the right thing to do. Now, I could at some point sit down and do the math. I just think that one little decision in and of itself, waiting to build the builder to do the harvest would not have made a material difference in the game. It might have given me a tiny bump, but would I win this game or lose this game because of that move? I don't believe so. I mean, this is the problem. This is why there's so many boats, is you've got barbarian encampment. I think there was another one somewhere. All right. And I lost my stupid quadramine that I had built or bought even. So that was a double waste. Double waste. Let's go industrialization. How are we doing on victory? Yeah. Victory conditions, science. We've got 40. So there's still 6 ahead with 180 science per turn. So still up 80. Domination, victory. Japan on the religious and the diplomatic. For now, I'm just going to build that there. So many stupid boats. Let's move 1 and then promote, and that should heal them all the way. Yep. Oh, I'm so annoyed I lost that city. It's always the risk when you don't have barbarians under control. Okay, he's got walls. Somewhat powerful walls. It's going to cut across. I feel like I've got a long way to make up for either a science or domination victory. Not going to be able to uncover any more there. I'm going to tell them my troops are just passing by because I'm not going to move them. And I will declare war on him later. Since I'm denounced, I can do a formal war. There might be another option that I have as well. I'll check when I get there. Trade routes to your own cities gain half a gold for each specialty district. That's pretty good. Okay. We'll go to Geneva. I'm finally on top of Coupe. I still got a lot of ground to cover to catch up to these two. Leave him there. I've got to get these guys ready to make landfall. Settler. I don't think I want to try and mess with that, but always looking out for settlers to capture. As long as there's spots to build in. Are we ready to do this? Looks like we are. So they're going to, yeah, formal war is all I got. Here we go. That gets him sieged. He can attack twice. He can't attack, right? Because he just landed. Now, I'm not going to attack with my melee because of the walls. Like if you look, they would take quite a bit of damage and do almost nothing. So they're just going to fortify for now. The boat's going to fortify. And that is that. Now we have a second boat finally. What else can I do here? What's going to be the greatest use? I think again a campus. I have to take the stone out. Let's build a builder. I might end up taking that stupid stone out. Oh, I've got one envoy. Let's go to there. Now, see, I just going mindlessly clicking. I clicked twice and attacked. He got eligibility for promotion after that first attack. I should have promoted him instead of doing that second attack because that just wasted XP opportunity. Industrialization is done. Looks like I have 2 coal spots, so that's got coal. No, that's got coal. So I got to come put a mine there. Where's the other one? Here somewhere. That's got coal, so I'll at least start getting coal. Let's do castles next. Harbor's fixed, lighthouse getting fixed. Go back to building the shipyard. Let's attack with him. Now, here's an interesting consideration. He actually cannot attack me on the next turn because I'm in woods. He can't. So I'm going to hit him once, and then I'm going to promote to... out there. Oh, and the walls are now gone, which is good. So this guy can blast him. This guy can blast him. He can go there. He can go there. He can go there. We're going to keep that city. Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's go factory. He's got his aqueduct built. We're going industrial zone next, right there. Build a harbor. So I don't have the ability to really sway these. So again, I'm going to try and guess. Let's go scientist and again, they almost always pick. I don't think I've ever seen a duplicate grant amenities unless I like completely blast it. So we're going to go negative. Last time they did furs. Whales also have both of those. What about... Still don't have diamonds. Great Rider and whales. That's pretty gross. Now that city had no science, so that didn't really help with my Japan science issue. So we're going to keep pressing forward. Okay. Bank is up. Let's do the Great Zimbabwe, just for fun. He wants foxes. Sure, I'll give you foxes. Special session. Oh boy, here we go. We're about to be at war with most people, probably. If not everybody. Because everybody hates me. Oh. Oh, wow. That's surprising. That's very surprising, actually. Might get that settler after all, huh? Like, it seems... This doesn't seem like Emperor difficulty. You've got all these anemic armies. I mean, Kupe still has 0 army. My army is, like, more powerful than all of them. That's, I don't know, not that great. Did get the settler. Oh, but I'm going to take some serious damage. Choose research. Let's go with steam power. Build a shipyard there. I'm gonna go do that only to protect the field cannon from taking a bunch of damage. Like, he's got almost no walls. I mean, he's got a wall in a city somewhere in here. But, like, all these cities should have walls. Go plop this guy just right there. Looks like they're trying to build walls. Right? So he's got walls on the way. But, like, none of these cities have any walls. And he's got almost no army. Yeah, I don't get it. think that could be an easy, make things more difficult adjustment is have the units actually have them build units first of all, then have them use them intelligently, even a little bit, like attack when they can attack. There we go. We got that under siege now. Attack with those guys. We're not going to attack across the river. Maybe if I could take the city, I would do that, but I'm not going to do that now. Oh, that's a Kyoto's size 18 city, which means I'm going to have a lot of trouble holding this city from the loyalty pressure. Let's purchase a builder there. And then we're also gonna work on the watermill. Like, no time to mess around. Just gotta go. I can do. I've been really slow on my culture side. Let's reassign Rena to try and help with this. No, I mean, here's the thing, like, Tokyo's gonna flip. There's no way I can combat that. This will slow it down a little bit. Buy me an extra turn. I need to take Kyoto out as fast as I can. Yeah, this is going to be real difficult in here. Oh, that gets me one more turn. I hadn't accepted it yet. Now I'm still, if I look, let me see. Where's my loyalty? 11 per turn. I could buy a monument and that would help a little bit as well, but I don't think it would make a material difference, so I'm not going to waste the money. I will start building a monument though. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to accept 4 turns. That's going to flip. Oh, he's not healed. I'm going to move. Need to get these guys over ASAP. These guys need to start. They need to get in position to have Kyoto under siege. You build there. Now, there are other things I could do to work on the loyalty. I could go into the government and I could switch up some of these cards. I already have this card in place, but there are other loyalty cards. There's a red one somewhere. Well, anyway, there are other loyalty cards in here. Oh, it's right there. But so I can put that one. That gives me 2 loyalty for that card. 2 loyalty for that card gives me 4. But it still is not enough. you know, if I did all the loyalty things I could do, it's not enough to keep this city from flipping. Aztecs building away. Keep moving these guys around. Those guys can start healing. He's got to make one more move, then that city will be occupied. Field cannon, go. Shoot him. That was dumb. I should have moved him. I could have moved him through the city. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. Pew, pew. How many turns do I have? 3, 2? 2 turns. Yeah, see, I won't make it. Won't make it. Don't think. This is it, right? This is the last shot. Can I take half the city down? Okay, well. I don't know that that's enough still. Keep that city. I mean, we will see. By that. Can I not? Why can I not? Okay, well. Never mind. I was going to build a water park there, but I can't build a water park. Did they change that or? Not sure. Let's do a builder. Kyoto. Repair the monument. Don't care. Nice. I saved that from flipping. Okay. Which one do I want to attack next? So there's a city like here or here, somewhere in there that owns this because that has walls. Let's promote him. Let's heal him. Let's give all those guys a turn off. Build a workshop. Let's see. Can I leave? It's okay to leave. Let's put a boat over here. Now, to attack this city, I want to be careful of this encampment, which can attack to here. So that means moving him more, moving him there. I don't know if I'm even going to need that boat on the other side, but whatever. Repair the granary. Move that improvement. It's going to get attacked. You can go all the way in. Keep that city. Let's build a granary there. Armory there. Harvest the stone. I think what I'll do is I'll just swing everybody around. I'll take Sendai and then I'll take whatever city is there. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. Let's move you and move you. Let's take a monument. And you're going to build a campus there. Oh. Let's build coal power. No, him moving here's risky because I don't know where that city is. Doesn't look like it's here. No, it's got to be here. Here. There's a farm there. Yeah, it's deceiving. Deceiving looks there, so about to take out Sendai here. We'll go ahead and move him down. Okay. So now Nagoya's going to be able to hit him, which is not ideal. But that's okay. Now he's fully loyal in 12 turns. We're going to stay. We're going to stay there for now. He's going to stay there for now as well. So we'll sleep those guys. Put a factory in. Let's see, he took 31 life from that shot. That's pretty painful. We're keeping our trees. We're going to take astronomy. Guess what I could have done, should have done, put him up there, but that's fine. I'll just move him back and sleep him, and these guys can finish off that city. Now, Japan hasn't had any campuses except for this one. So I don't know how their science was so high. He's gonna rebel. Well, I guess those cities are pretty big. So let's move her to there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's what I did. So so I've got two. I'm gonna add them here to Ashran. Why? Because two will get me to +2 science in every library. I cut out them here. That gets me the suzerain bonus. Which isn't that helpful to me currently. It does also get me +2 in universities. I could add the 2 here, which doesn't help me because I'm at war. So I don't get that bonus either. I could add them to Fez. That's just going to get me 2 in the capital. So I'm going to go here for now. And that'll get me +2 science in each of my libraries. I'm going to bring him in, even though he's wounded. He's got the double attack. That's beneficial. Where's this guy? He's still not fully loyal. I think I'll just wait with him. Gonna build coal power there. $12 damage. I'm gonna move this guy out of the city. I'm gonna put him into Kongo. Where is Kongo? Keep attacking. Gotta take those walls out. Everybody's gonna denounce me. I don't really care at this point. I'm just here for your cities. That should be the end. I still have to be careful because he has walls on his encampment. So I think with how much damage these guys are doing and both of them having double attacks, I'll just keep the musketman where he's at right now. For Kongo, I want to build more faster. I can get 3 food and 2 production or 2 food and 4 production. I think I want to do 2 food and 4 production. I really should consider also, let me go back. All of these cities, I'm going to buy a trader for him. I'm going to buy a trader for this guy. think that's it for now. I can't buy another one if I wanted to, so let's continue shelling Nagoya here. Motion available. We'll go ahead and take that. Let's move him out of Kyoto. Let's push him there. Push him to the same place to help those cities grow bigger sooner. Um, I don't plan on building privateers, so we'll just go ahead and go for electricity. Okay. Was a dumb place for the AI to build a city. That's another thing. The not being good at the adjacency bonuses, like build the city here, build the campus there. You could have built something else right there and had a +3 campus. Instead, you get a +0 campus. It's annoying. Let's go ahead and there's really nothing for him to build. So we'll go with the bank. Keep attacking. And now we get this city. All right. Oh, and we're on the side of the mount, so these are good tiles here with bonuses from the natural wonder. Is Japan down to one city? Quite possibly. But he should be able to come out now. Repair the granary. Osaka's got walls. That's not great. Let's do that. Fortify. Just wanted to do that scouting so I could see what this terrain is. So that's grassland. This is plains. So I think I'll put one of these cannons here. The other cannon will go there. How does the city have walls and the barracks doesn't? Weird. For promo. Okay. Let's go. Archaeology Museum. Let's wait another turn. You're going to wait. Five, six. Oh, his horsies came out to play. Let's do this. Let's swap those guys. Cannon cannot shoot the horsey. That's uncool. Okay. Decimated city here. What's our current builder price is pretty high. I could use a builder to go down there and repair all those boats. Where'd our horsey go? Oh, he went over here and attacked the cannons. How cute. Now you're dead. Let's put him asleep for now. Nagoya's going to build, so we're short on everything. Housing and amenities. Let's build an arena. We'll get natural history soon, and we can build zoos. That'll clean up all the short amenities. Once we start putting zoos in places. Rest him, we're going to bring him down. Be able to start hitting those walls soon. Watermill is done. What is that going to be? A 3? Yeah. I think I'm just going to do that. +3 is pretty good. Oh, there's a worker. That's great. Go fix these boats before you do anything. That guy's up there. Let's go ahead and move in him. What else is he gonna do? What's he gonna do next? Let's put in entertainment. One thing I didn't even try and build was Petra. That's probably a miss. Should have probably tried to build Petra somewhere. Let's build an amphitheater. I mean, I had lots of good places to potentially do that. Or up here. Start hammering the walls. He's going to move in. Let's just repeat that route. That's good enough. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take one shot. Then I'm going to upgrade. Defending against city attacks. Take you. Get a great engineer. 945 production to wonder construction. That could be useful in a number of ways. Oh, I cannot attack. Thought this was grassland. No, this is plains. Why can I not attack? Oh, because it's got forest. I thought this was a hill. If this was a hill, I could attack over the jungle. Since this is not a hill, I cannot attack through the jungle, which means I guess I'll just move him there. And pay closer attention next time. You know, I'm going to pull this guy out here. And I'll explain that real quick. So, talking about Petra, I'm going to try and build Petra up here. So, that engineer will add very much to a rapid building of Petra. There's some other things I need to do up there to help them along. But now I can crank on these walls pretty hard. And sleep. No, I don't want peace with you. Victoria's building up a little army there. Gonna have to maybe fight her. Fix the boats. There we go. Walls are down. He's going to fix the other boats. Oh, recruit a great general. Nice. I mean, I guess I have a bunch of barracks now that I didn't have before. Not making peace. Okay, those boats are all fixed. Actually, I'm thinking about sending this guy far away. Sending him up here and helping this city. Let's do that. And this should be it for Osaka. That is it for Japan. So Japan is now out of consideration for anything and everything. So if we look at what we have left, I mean, I've given some of these guys an opportunity to build armies. Together, they have some pretty strong armies. I mean, Victoria, I think I called her Elizabeth before. Victoria is somewhat worrisome with that level of an army, very close to mine. And with her science so high, those are probably fewer, more powerful units than mine. So that's a challenge. She's got quite a few cities. I think she becomes the next target, because if I take Victoria out, then I think that's it. I'm in a good spot. If I look at our standings now, I've got 38 techs with 171. So I'm only 2 behind Coupe from a tech perspective. And then Elizabeth's got 42, so I'm 4 behind her. She still is making, 50 more science a turn. But I think I'll start to close that gap even more once I get all these cities cleaned up. So, yeah, so coming back here, I'm going to have natural history soon, which will allow me to start building zoos in my entertainment districts, and that will help clear up all of the insufficient amenities penalties. So that'll be a big boost. And I should be able to, I made almost no progress building this out because everything's going so slow here. Another thing to look at, I can put another another trader in each of these cities to help them build a little bit faster, develop faster. And then I've got what I'm going to try over here, which is to build out Petra and get that up and going. So that's kind of the plan. I think this is a good place to stop. We're a little over 3 hours today, so good run, good progress. Got not quite 300 turns in, but pretty close. So we will pick this up again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.